And now for my next project. This is an Atlas Silver C40-8W. It was one of their earlier models that had LEDs, because as you can see here, this is not the yellow glow LED, it's a white one, and I don't like them, so I'm going to change them out and put the yellow glow in, because they look more like regular light bulbs in locomotives. However, the way the ditch lights are wired, I'm not even going to try to tackle that one. You can see how they did it on there. Kind of a clever way of doing it. But those wires are so small, that'll give me stress beyond repair. So for the ditch lights, they'll just stay the same color. Okay. The other thing I want to do about the ditch lights, it's kind of neat how they did this here. They also put the resistor right there on that little board, which will make it easier. I've gone through and I found the wires. I'm going to separate them so that I can wig-wag the lights. This came out of the box. It was something I got off from eBay with a Digitrex decoder. I can tell you right now, I'm not impressed. Probably because I don't know how to program them and work them. But the one thing I did notice here, a couple of things. One, it's backwards, which I believe the reason that is because of this 8-pin converter is backwards. I tried flipping it around and I didn't have any lights. So I don't have my pin diagram out right now, so I can't tell what is what without looking at that. But anyway, that's a whole nother thing for another day. One of the things I don't like about this is, like I said, it's backwards, but I know what that issue is. But if you you hardly have any control over this. You go to 2. Oh, why isn't it running now? Huh, looks like we got a bad connection or something. Alright, here we go. But I go from, okay, that's 0. I hit the up increase by 1. Nothing happens to 1. And then 2, it just takes off and it goes pretty fast. And it also makes a humming noise. Oh, I got a bad connection somewhere here. One of these pins has got a bad connection. But anyway, yeah, so I don't really like these decoders. So, I installed a North Coast, and it runs nice and smooth and better control. The only difference is the decoder is a little bit bigger. Let's compare. Okay, there's a North Coast D13 SRJ and the Digitrex decoder, so you can see there's a little bit of a size difference. So anyway, I'm going to split the wires here for the ditch light so I can wig-wag them, and that's what these other 2 leads are on the 9-pin. For those of you that are not aware, the 8-pin plugs, only 7 out of the 8 pins are used. One of them is not used. So, with the 9-pin, these are your other 2 functions. So what I'll do, like I say, is I'll split those. The common wire's already running, which is the black. I've already metered it. So I figured out what's what here. And then these, one of each, will go into the other 2 remaining wires, which is the green and the purple wire. And this is few things that I found out here along the way. What the jumpers are. And also what side the LED is positive and negative, because if you don't get it the right way with DC, it's not going to light. With AC, of course, it doesn't matter, because it'll get the cycle. When the cycle flips, it'll get it what it needs. So anyway, that's the project. I'm not going to do this tonight, it's too late, but I'll make a video showing you how I change the LEDs. I'm going to change this one, and I'm going to change the headlight one. I'm not going to change the number board one, just because the number board, it's good enough the way it is, and it looks like it's going to be more of a challenge to get that out of there, so I'm not going to bother with it. And as you can see, this hole is for the Gold Series with the sound, and somebody had put this extra weight in here, which I probably will put back in when I get done. I might even stick one on the back here too. So anyway, that's what an Atlas Silver C40-8W wide cab looks like.